We've been called out to this driveway that we didn't build, but it's been in for a few years and it just needs a little bit of love. Let's see here. What happens with these larger format pavers is that if there's not good drainage on them, the sand gets washed out and they start moving around.
So as we're cleaning the driveway, you can start to see why the problems have been developing in the driveway. As we're washing it, all the dirty water is coming down and collecting in the lower portion of the driveway, and it's not appropriately draining off of the driveway. And what happens is when this water comes down and it goes in the joints and cars drive over it, the water displaces and pushes the joint sand out of the joints. And after a while, the problem exacerbates dramatically the more that it does it. And this is what you end up with. You end up with large gaps and pavers that move quite a bit. If you can see that or not, but. So the best thing to do is when you notice your driveway starting to get loose is call an expert out so that we can stop that. See that? As we walk up the driveway, you can see the problem areas are usually where the larger pavers are at. These 12 by 12s, I'm not a huge fan of 12 by 12s in a driveway, just for this specific reason, is that they tend to move. Pavers work on a ratio of so many square surface inches, require so many inches thick, and the 12 by 12 is right on the borderline of what's acceptable. And you can see here what happens when things go wrong. I'm not saying you can't lay a 12 by 12 in a driveway, but if you do decide to put a 12 by 12 in a driveway, you need to maintain the driveway probably every 3 to 4 years. And that means that you got to come out, clean it, seal it, and apply poly sand more frequently. The smaller the paver, the more compact the paver, the tighter it fits, and the less likely you are to see problems like this down the road. As Caleb continues to clean the driveway, you can start to see the difference. The pavers are still wet, but you can see a line of where he's cleaning. See the difference there? Just brings them back to life. You'll notice that instead of just using a plain power washer, we like to heat the water. We find that heating the water kills the weeds. Like if you have moss or weeds growing in the pavers, instead of using a chemical killer like Roundup, the heat will kill the plant life. And over here there's some moss, this is a shaded area. We hit that with the hot water, it'll kill it.